All right. Companies.
Companies.
Companies. All right. So, you ever heard, Blockbuster, right?
Yeah.
Did you realize how much of their money just came from the late fees? I don't know if you knew if you ever went to Blockbuster, but every time that you
I think
would
I went there a
rent
few
out
times.
what?
I went there a few times,
Yeah.
yeah.
And every time that you would order something, it would always be, oh fuck, well you gotta bring it back, right? But they still
Yeah.
had your credit card. So if you just didn't bring it back, even for like one day, these fuckos would just start like banking on your shit, right? So I think like it had like a rate, and the rate was like stupidly high for like they would charge you like $5 per day or something. I don't exactly remember because obviously I
What the
was too
fuck?
yeah. And back like in like late 2010, right? When okay, well maybe a little bit earlier than that, but anyway, the 2010 when fucking Blockbuster started to die off, some dumb fuck in the company was like, you know what we're gonna do to make people come back? We're just gonna remove the late fees, which no, it did not bring people back. All it really
Oh,
did
is
is
that what they
now
did? Oh my
half of
god.
them, like their income just disappeared into thin air. And obviously the stocks didn't like that.
I
And
can't
like their
imagine.
stocks basically like folded in half and just
Is that why they failed out of nowhere?
yeah. Well, I mean
Because I
they
remember like they were
also
somewhat popular,
yeah, it
weren't
was
they?
somewhat
Like,
popular, and even like when Netflix started, they were still pretty popular because Netflix. I don't know if you knew this, but they weren't always like online. What they used to do is you could order shit online from them, but they would ship the actual DVD to you.
really?
Yes.
I
So
didn't know that.
Blockbuster still had the advantage of, well, you can literally just drive to our place instead, which is
Yeah.
obviously still more practical, even though we still had the bullshit late fees. But I digress. Um, uh,
Even now, like I guess Netflix in its current form is you can only get certain movies. Like you can't just get everything on Netflix, and they take stuff down quite a bit too.
yeah,
Whereas an actual store, it's not like something gets taken down. It's always going to be there.
something that I think was big brain about Blockbuster. I thought was actually, hey, that's actually kind of a good idea. Is they had snacks there, and
Did
when,
they?
because like if you're gonna actually watch a movie, you're gonna need snacks.
I guess.
So,
Yeah. It's just
but if you're gonna go get snacks, might as well just get the movie there, right? So I think that's a lot of like little things like that that made it convenient back in the days. And
yeah.
the
That would
worst
probably
part
bring in
is,
quite a bit of.
did you know like Netflix offered to I almost said sell themselves, but that sounds like a stripper. Uh, like sell their company to Blockbuster, right? For $30 million, I think it was. Like I can look it up if you want, but $30 million or whatever the hell they were asking for. That's nothing, especially for a Blockbuster, because Blockbuster in the day they were still making bank. Like they had stupid money,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
in a parallel universe, Blockbuster is just like the Netflix, right? It's literally like you could go on your computer and just type in, and it wouldn't be Netflix, it would be Blockbuster, but no, because Blockbuster didn't think online was a big thing. So yeah, that's stupid. All right.
yeah.